Hey everyone, back again with more of Skyrim, my modded playthrough. Before I get things loaded up, I'm just going to make sure everything's in right. Those of you who happen to catch some things earlier, this is the second time I've streamed today. Want to make up for some lost time. Okay, good, there it is. Everything looks good, so let's go ahead and load up our character. I believe it's this one. Now, the reason why there's different set of saves and everything is because I was playing with the character's look, adjusting things a little bit, and so it created a fresh kind of profile for it, but everything is still exactly how it was, with a few little exceptions. Obviously, of course, the character's look, and if you saw the thumbnail that showed of the game, I'm wearing a different set of armor, largely because I decided I wanted to use, not use, the super tough armor. I wasn't using the cheat Daedric armor, but I was still using the Daedric armor. And I've done a couple little things behind the scenes. It's like, I upgraded them. I have a cheat ring, which gives me infinite shouts. I know why it wants to do that whenever I start things up. For the most part, the character differences are subtle. Changes in the hair, little changes in the
where are the baths?
Oh crap, I always do that too. I'm trying to get the camera around. Little changes in the face. It's not perfect for the references I was going for, but it's, fairly close. And I'm wearing one of the Terra armors just because it's heavy armor and, the look. So all of us, so this time we're going to be starting up the Dark Brotherhood quest line. Take a little break from the main quest line. And I've meant to mention this last couple of times I've done this, but I've forgotten about it because, it's me. Much like with my what I was doing with Fallout, a lot of the mods that are on here, I found out thanks to the YouTuber MXR. He started reviewing Skyrim mods like the day it came out. He's been continuing to this day, finding stuff fairly, amusing. Let's actually get them started on this. As you see, I'm still using the Oblivion UI. I can't see my compass, but outside of that, things aren't too bad. Actually, it's gonna look a little funny for a second because I need to tweak something that I forgot to do. It's gonna look a little weird. Okay, I was upping my mic volume. I'm trying to think of. Like always, I'm going to have his stuff in the... Actually, going to go inside where it's a little quieter. So I'm cheating. I'm going to have, the fact that I actually can improve my lockpicking skill. It's kind of funny. But, I linked his channel, and so, start this up. There is also, of course, this isn't the first time I've referenced this character on one of my streams. I did, play off this character in Dragon Age Inquisition, but of course I never made mention to what that was. I kind of was like, oh, haha, if you get it, good for you.
It took so long. So very long.
But
now that you're here, you can accept my contract.
Chyra, who I based the character off of, and obviously named, is based on a book series I discovered a good while ago now. Kind of surprised I've actually lost count of it. That I never expected I would read. I never expected I'd pick up something like it.
To all of us.
In all fairness, all the jokey stuff I've done, like the armors and whatnot are very fitting to the series. So, now it's time to take on
That seems to be very popular,
Grilled.
don't you think? It's all people ever seem to eat.
So, to give context to this story, because like I said, this was one of those ones I discovered, in a way I didn't expect. I was on Amazon at one point looking up the Dungeons and Dragons core rule books, trying to get some, looking at prices, because I was thinking about picking up 5th edition. So I heard a lot of good things and whatnot, and I'd been out for a while. And pretty high up on the list, I came across one of the chapters of this series listed on there. It was a Kindle book, and I kind of looked at it, I was like, really? This exists? And kind of brushed it off, which I'm sure... Well, actually, I'm not. I say I'm sure. I know most people have done, because I've had a lot of discussions with people about this. Because I was looking around. I looked around online, trying to get ideas for this too. And yeah, I walked away. But then I found a few days later, I was still kind of looking into it, or it was still kind of there in the back of my head, and I was surprised by that. So I figured there was the Gold Compendium, which was the first 5 chapters of the series. It was only like $6, so I figured, okay, well, why not? Worst case scenario, I'm out $6. And very quickly I realized that while it appeared to be while it is what it appears to be, it was also an incredibly well-written fantasy series. And so, obviously reading between lines, I haven't said it, it is a fantasy series with adult content. The adult content is one of the drawing points. But much like the author has said in the introduction and me talking with him outside of things, it was also... okay, yeah, it's over here. It was also... oh God, what am I trying to think of? My brain's gone today. Part of the concept was doing good storytelling first with the adult content in there. Within it. And of course, nowadays, this is an age where we have The Witcher and particularly Game of Thrones, so people have kind of shown they don't mind, the adult content in their fantasy stuff. Within looking through the Gold Compendium, which was the first part of it, like I said, it's the first 5 chapters, it's... like 20% of the file size is given over to world building stuff that you never see again, basically. It's all background information. Well, most, stuff would call fluff, but it's, good setting information. So it became very quickly that, while yes, this was a series built around adult content, it was also,
Careful, Mule. The Thieves Guild has Maven
that
Dark Brotherhood.
was weird. My controller was just vibrating to no end.
You could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
Crap, I lost my train of thought.
I can't just ignore them, Eren.
While there was, adult content featured, it was a well-written fantasy series first. You didn't have to have that content, and it would still work just fine.
You're a stranger here too, huh? I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was
and so I end up
young
with
woman,
the whole
barely able to
series. It
swing a
was,
blade.
very,
My
it was a
travels
very
have
good
taken me
read.
from Chyra,
And I've
Valenwood, Elswith,
I reviewed all of them,
all
and I've
points
recommended it to everybody in the process. If
Many years ago,
if it's
I
not
lost
your
my
thing,
blade
obviously,
between seven,
then,
within the Dwemer ruin.
that's
took
what
it
it
as a
is.
sign that I
But
was
if
wasting my days
that
in
content
such a
doesn't
way.
bother you, then
You and I
it's
are
a
not.
great fantasy
We
series. The
challenge and
worst
great
part
fortune,
about
but
it
for me,
is
that's
its
where the
name.
similarities end.
Because there's no way to say it
See,
and not have
Riften
people
is
raise
the great
eyebrows.
beast to be
It's
slain.
evocative
My
of it.
fortune
It
comes
definitely,
from gratitude
sends
and
the
trust.
to a degree the right message.
Safe travels.
But by the same token, it also, you can't mention it without people raising eyebrows. So, mixed bag in that regard. But
Well, I got
I
news
did
for ya.
feel
There's
the
nothing to
need
see
to
here.
always spread the word
Last thing
whenever
the
I can.
Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
So obviously, as you can
The
probably
Blackbriars
tell,
have
I've
lived in
avoided
their
it
pocket, and the Thieves Guild
but,
watching their back. So keep your
a little
nose out
bit,
of their
but
business.
you know, obviously, it's going to be.
Me,
I'm going to
I watch
link
the streets
in the
for
chat and also
If
in
you
the
need dirt on anything,
description for on YouTube.
But
We have a
it
link
costs
to
you.
the author's Amazon page,
then you're stupider than you look.
and
Watch your ass around here.
you know, obviously, I recommend if you're of age to check out the
I'm really getting tired of your excuses.
pick up the gold compendium if it sounds interesting, and check out. There's the gold compendium, the Onyx compendium, and the copper compendium, comprising the whole series. But it was the series, and the company that he founded has also done a few other things. Not
Who'd want to get married in
things have kind of
It would be a miracle if the groom can make it to the altar without having his ring or his wife stolen.
fair point, recorder. But the series was called Naked Battle Elves, and yes, like I said, like pretty much anyone else, I saw the title and thought, really? But for those of you on Twitch, of course, it's here in the chat. Even if you're watching this after the fact on Twitch, and of course, it'll be in the YouTube description for links to his author page and, of course, MXR's page. But like I said, if you don't mind that type of content, I definitely recommend checking it out. It was, you know, well written, you know, little errors here and there, but, you know, nothing bad. Of course, Grelod the Kind, showing how she earned her name.
Yes,
And one more thing.
And,
More talk of adoptions. None
like I
of
said,
you
I always tell everybody, kind of give it a chapter, give it a couple of chapters, because the first chapter, while is, you know, important to the plot and definitely, we definitely learn some things. It's basically a single location, a single scene, and you don't get as much in it. It's not until really, like, chapter 2, it really starts to pick up.
That's better. Now scurry
But,
gutter snipes.
in fact, I'm going to sneak over here and let Grelod walk over. But yeah, I said I've actually read the whole series twice at this point. I would highly recommend it. Speaking of Grelod, where is she? Oh, there she is. She just hasn't come this way yet.
Constance.
Yes, Grelod.
7 septums are missing from my purse. I know it was Runa. You get those coins back, or by Stella,
Ooh.
I'll see her rot in the dungeon.
I've not heard
Please
that
just
piece
let me
before.
handle it. It's not a problem.
Yeah, there's been a few different
You really shouldn't be here.
books. There's 12 books in the series. Obviously, the 3 compendiums are the best way to get it. It's 12 books and a epilogue. There's been a couple other series that have been started, but we haven't seen reach fruition yet. You just changed your armor. That was weird.
What do you want? You have no business being in here.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh, I still have the cheat teleport on. I need...
Maybe Maven will take
Her
a pitch about
body
some
is gone.
Pure, refreshing bottled water. I mean, sheep are monopolizing on something vital to living.
What the fuck?
Dead. Aventis did it.
And then Sophia just sits down. Okay, then.
Dead at last.
Yay!
Aventis really did it. He got the
Okay, so now we can go back to Aventis. Of course, this will get the whole Dark Brotherhood questline started up. Let's go ahead and fast travel back up to Windhelm. As I know I've talked a lot about it, so far here. I obviously don't want to give away too much for it, but essentially the series follows a elf named Chyra, who is attempting to destroy an ancient demon sword. And of course, things turn out to be more complicated than, it would initially seem. But yeah, it had a lot of likable characters. In fact, there's one thing oh, right, it starts me in Windhelm. I got confused for a second. A lot of likable characters you want to see more of. Well-defined. Especially because, it's a female lead in, a series that, from all outside appearances, and, to be fair, it's true, is, has a decent focus on its adult content. But if you had to tell me to pick, like, 3 fantasy characters to take into any situation and whatnot, I guarantee you she'd be one of them.
Thank you.
She's very good at what she does. But, right. Okay, that ended that. Okay. So we got the Arantino family heirloom, which, of course, we all have got to go on this one. Just in case anybody doesn't know, it's a plate. It's worth 100 gold. It's a nice plate, but, it was a plate. That's what you got for killing them. So now we're going to go to... I would say it'd be easier for me to just fast travel and go to a bed there, but I think I can just find a tavern here and just pay what little it would take for a bed there. It's not like I'm, aching for gold. But, yeah, and obviously, I don't know what I was going to say. So I've kind of done my spiel. Of course, so I'm not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. I wish I was, but...
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Oh, right. Fuck. I did screw up. Okay, well, so I'm out 10 gold. I need to go to another city first, because I gotta get the courier to say hello. Okay. So, we're going to teleport. We're going to fast travel to just outside of Whiterun. That way there's enough space the courier should spawn. I was messing with this on my own, my other modded game, making sure some things worked and whatnot. And I did this knowing I'd have to do it, so that way I'd be, I'd remember everything. And then I fucked this part up. So, surprise, surprise, no surprise there. Alright. So, we should see the courier pop up soon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I...
Beautiful flowers and trees are really nice and refreshing. Gives a nice change from all that time before when I had to walk across barren, war-ridden wastelands.
Excuse me. I can't remember if, being in the city, if he'll actually spawn properly, so it's fine. He's just go a little ways away. Well, I think my other game... Oh, there he is.
I've been looking for you. Got this note. All right, then.
Yes, there's our mysterious note, which I have 2 of them. It's this one, I think. Yep. We know. Okay, so now I just need to go to sleep. Oh, well, my stamina come back. The first time I ever got that, I had not... My very first time playing Skyrim, I had done Aventis' quest. I think it was because I happened to be in Windhelm, because I'd just done... Pretty much kind of like the order of operations happened here. And I'd already gotten further in the Companions quest line, so I was a werewolf already. Spoiler alert, sorry, for those of you who haven't played the Companions, but at this point the games came out in 2011. This is pretty well known at this point. I'd not changed before outside of the one time they make you when you first become one, and I ended up changing so I could avoid a dragon who would hang around just outside of a dungeon that I'd had to go through. And so I bolt. I get a lot of damage done. I figure, okay, I need to heal. The only way I can do is to eat, so I'm looking for anything I think I can kill. And there's an orc running by. And I'm like, oh man, I'd have to kill someone, but I need the health bad. I can't risk it. And he got one good swing and almost killed me. I'm like, okay, then I run. Wait for a few hours, change back, make my way to I think it was Solitude was where I was closest to at that point. And I am coming up and the courier shows up. Hands me that note. So I figure it's the werewolf hunters, and I'm freaking out like, oh god, great, now I've just made things harder. Now they're going to be coming after me. Because I not experienced... Oh, I forgot about you. I had not experienced the Dark Brotherhood questline before, so... Just going to sleep for a bit, and I should wake up someplace very interesting. With our new friend. The fact that she drugged me halfway across the map in my sleep is intriguing. But, hello, Astrid.
Sleep well? Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod,
Yeah, well, she had it
Half of
coming,
Skyrim
so...
knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage? Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming.
It wasn't that good a kill. Her body teleported out of its seed, ended up in another room.
But there is a slight problem.
One person still knew I did it somehow. I don't like where this is going.
You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole.
Yep.
A kill you must repay.
I'd do it again.
Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from... well, that's not really important. The here and now. That's what matters. You see... there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave.
Yeah, she says there's a contract out on one of them. Not if there's a contract out on
Which one?
all of them.
Go on. See if you can.
Let's face it.
Make your choice.
All of
Make your
them
kill.
have
I
the
just want to observe
potential
and admire.
to have had a contract on them.
See.
And
I
they never
knew
tell
we
you
could
which
resolve
one was
this
correct.
civilly.
I'm not sure if there's
A
one that
debt
canonically
owed must
is
be
correct, or
repaid.
if it really even matters.
You understand that.
Um,
Well, get to it then.
now,
Pick your guest and send
what's
the
funny
portal
about
to the
this,
void. I'll give you the key to this shack, and you'll be
of
on
course,
your way.
Astrid drags me out of my sleep and drags me up here. She apparently also kidnapped Sophia, too. Recorder's not here because apparently she managed to avoid capture and she's running her way all the way here. Now, rather than spending a lot of time hearing their stories, because they're pretty well known at this point, and, you know, I want to leave, you know, some stuff for people to play if they haven't played it, because their stories are all pretty decent. We're just going to you know, hedge our bets and just kill all of them. Because, well, let's face it, none of them were bright or the best. You know, Fultheim, you know, is probably the least deserving, I would say. Whoa. But still, he's not exactly a shining paragon of virtue either.
Aren't we the overachiever? 3 possibilities, 3 victims. Indeed. For you, my friend.
So yes,
seem
now
to
we'll soon
understand
become
what's truly
members of the
important.
Dark Brotherhood.
When I give an order to spill blood, you follow it. No questions, no remorse. Of
Now I'm
course.
free.
And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level.
I like the sound
would
of
like to
this.
officially extend to you an invitation to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned
I
by the
know where
Black
it is.
Door, answer with the
Been a long
correct
time, but I still
passwords.
remember.
Silence, my brother. Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home.
So, yes, I just love Sophia will just sit down anywhere, just like, yeah, whatever.
Let me.
But yeah, yeah, having Sophia and Recorder. Oh yeah, I downloaded realist enhanced blood textures, so I think it affected them too. But yeah, I was looking around trying to figure out what I was gonna do, and then Recorder just comes running up. I don't know if I can, or if there's still enemies too close. It's Morthal. I need to go further south. Yeah, still enemies nearby. But where they are, I don't know. Quarter should be here any second. Oh, speak the devil. Took her a bit, but she made her way over here. Try one more time if I can't. Stingrov. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna have to go a little further before I can fast travel. Unfortunately, I would just go to Morthal, but it doesn't have a stables, and I've not discovered where I need to go yet. I caught a bug. Okay. Far enough from whatever it was, so let's go to the Whiterun stables, simply because I know it. I'm curious to how what order I'll do everything in. So I'm not gonna just focus on a story quest line and do some things. I'm gonna go back and forth some stuff, but I definitely wanted to start Dark Brotherhood. I figure Skyrim's gonna be a long series. It'll just boil down to this way. I need to go. Yeah, I need to go to Falkreath. I remember the general layout of everything. I don't remember where all the holds were off the top of my head. I'm going to Falkreath.
We'll be off. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
But yes, because I was basing it off of an elf character, it's the reason why I downloaded the Shroud Ears mod. So that way she'd have elf ears. Because the elves in Skyrim are different enough that I couldn't quite make her look right. And have her be an actual elf. So she's an Ord. Because it made things easier.
Did you see a dog out there?
Nope.
Well, the blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Unless I haven't done anything. Asshole. Yes, place a marker. I can't shite.
Protocol to eradicate enemy engaged. Let the killing commence. Hey,
Yes.
Just do it!
Whoops, sorry, recorder. Nice.
lie down, die.
Glad there was a dragon. Arrows. I don't really need the bones. I'll take the garnet. I'll take the gold. And I'll take its soul. Okay, it's another dragon soul. Am I still going the right direction? I need to make a bit of a right. Yeah, sadly, like I said, I can't see my compass, so, you know, I'll have to occasionally pull up the map, but there are worse things to have to do. Yeah, and the fact that my armor's not nearly as good, I didn't take as much damage as I expected from that dragon. Think. Yeah, I think I recognize that pool of water. Yep. And we're here.
What is the music of life?
Creepy door. The loot. Sweet. Then we can start this up. Oh. Now we just gotta find Astrid. There she is.
Ah, at last. I hope you found the place all right. Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all. This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable.
Well...
Our family, my dearest. Our family. Together, united as one, the Dark Brotherhood can accomplish anything. But you must be anxious to get
We're definitely
to
gonna
work.
accomplish plenty.
I'm
That's for sure.
arranging a job, but need a bit more time. For now, go see Nazir. He's got several smaller contracts. Soon, the Night Mother will arrive. And things around here are sure to get even more interesting. Ah, but one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors.
Friends
Be
like
sure to
these.
introduce yourself to your new family members. They're all very eager to meet you.
Recorder's not here. Seems like there's some areas Recorder just can't go. It's interesting.
Again. To the part where he tries to buy you some candy.
Yes.
Okay.
Babette.
Here we go. Oh, you're such a pretty little girl. Would the sweetie like a sweetie? Oh, yes. How about some chocolate? Oh, yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the candy shop.
In fact, there's a candy shop in Skyrim.
Oh, yeah, very good, very good. Mine's dark down here. Oh, but you're so beautiful. Such a lovely smile. Your teeth! No!
Oh, Babette, but you are so...
Let's up Nazir and get some
you're the
contracts.
newest
At least, you
member of
know,
our dwindling,
they enjoy their work.
dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's a word wall back here.
Save the niceties for now. I have no intention of getting invested in someone who may be dead tomorrow. If
I have
you're
no
still
intention of dying.
breathing in a few weeks, I'm sure we'll be the best of friends. Did she now? Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet. And more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure.
Woohoo!
It is.
It is simple enough.
These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest. Don't pay much either. But they'll keep you busy.
God,
Just do
I've
them
gone
if you're able.
completely brain
There's
dead.
no
There was,
real time limit.
you know, feels like there was
The
something
targets
else I was going to
aren't
say,
going
but
anywhere.
I said what, you know, I
You can turn each
absolutely
one
knew
in
I
as
was
it's
going
completed,
to,
or wait and
but-
turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated. Whichever works for you.
Okay, I got the first set of contracts. Let's get this word while I'm thinking about it. Wasn't quite close enough, I guess. Kill, mark for death. I think I've got a couple of I've had a couple souls. Whoop. So let's. Ooh, that was weird. Can I harm or be harmed? Yes. So I've got our first set of contracts for Dark Brotherhood. I will probably do some of them real quick. Oh.
Sister.
Okay, didn't notice it
Let's get
when he
started.
first said it.
I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Baytild, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more. You've got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
Okay. I agree. Let's go kill some people.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet.
First things first, we gotta go back out to Skyrim, and I gotta remember where everything is. Ah, hi recorder. In fact, I'm going to do that more than once, I'm sure. Let's see. It's me and Delphine. Oh, it's because they're not set. Alright, now they'll show. Go to Iverstead. Deal with Narfi. That should be easy enough. Yeah, it's been fairly quiet for a lot of things here. I missed a few days streaming, one of which was because Twitch was having some issues, and I figured even if I can broadcast out, if nobody can see it, then what's the real point?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to...
Oh.
Let's see here.
It's all...
There's a new lady in
Yep.
charge. Looks like that's it.
Saying we can
Go.
adopt children's. Oh, hell. It's this way. Aha! I think that's him right there.
Who are you? What do you want?
Surprise, motherfucker.
The fact that I got the kill move camera was just the best part of that. Alright. Why is with you and going in and out of your armor, Sophia? Oh, I leveled up. So it's... Take another point in health. Let's see. I'm not sure what all I've got available. Let's see. I've taken heavy armor. Oh yeah, I've got a bunch I can do in... Power attacks. Dual wielding. And what is... Attacks with war axes. Okay. Oh, that's right. I got extra perks because of... I mean, I'm going to put the point in something. Just so I don't have to keep seeing it. Alchemy, illusion, conjuration, destruction. Just put somewhere. Okay. So it's one target down. Next one, he's outside of Windhelm, so we'll go to the stables. Which he was westward, so it's the weird thing. Obviously, normally in my own gaming, I wouldn't be talking as much. You know, let's make comments, you know, or exclamations. We all do it when something happens. Obviously, streaming, you know, things are largely personality driven. You want to engage people. One of the benefits of streaming versus just putting it on like straight to YouTube is one, the Twitch does some of the work for me, which is always handy. And I'm trying to think. I think he's... Oh no, he's further along the river, so okay.
You realize that you made the Dragonborn's adventure longer with us? My adventure bigger? Oh, you'll pay for that extra weight I have to carry.
Speaking of, okay, you're back in your armor again. Sophia's weird that way. Let's say, but yeah, Twitch does some of the work, and also since I'm doing it live, it means I can be more engaged with people. But downside, of course, is if there's nobody watching at the time, then I'm just kind of having to play it by ear and make it up as I go. You know, basically talk like there is someone here. Which I'm guessing you can tell by my rambling is what's going on right now. There's nobody else here. Okay, it's up here. I thought so. But yeah, it's its own kind of work. I had a friend of mine who was starting things up, and you know, he was doing things similar to what I am. He had a little bit different setup than me, though, and
My name isn't Slick. It's
oh boy.
John
Maybe I should have invested in a larger bag.
Giant mud crab.
All these files. In the name of the
What the?
reporter?
Oh. Okay.
Protocol to eradicate enemies engaged. Let the killing commence.
Well, I mean, Recorder did all the work, but, you know, I'll take it. But yeah, he was kind of surprised at how much kind of, like, work it felt. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of the trick of it. You know, it's fun to do and all this, but, you know, it's work in its own way. You have to be on. Because let's face it, nobody watches streams for just the gameplay. Yeah, you'll check out some gameplay streams every once in a while just for if it's something you're interested in. But when it comes to, for the most part, when it comes to streaming, we're all there for personalities. Most of us have, who actively watch streamers, have our ones we follow, and it's, them that we're there to see, not so much the gameplay. Gameplay's interesting, and especially if it's a game it's interesting seeing how somebody else does it, although some people definitely have a problem with wanting to backseat game. But, that comes territory. We all know that's going to happen. You can be in just a room with people, and you'll have backseat gamers. That's just the nature of the whole thing. I need a Dawn Star, right? Yeah. But yeah, you have to be on for when you stream. Otherwise, you're not going to get as much attention. And obviously, I'm not nearly as amusing or as
Need a ride?
in some ways entertaining as a lot of other people. So, along with the time when I tend to stream and whatnot, there's obviously going to be a lot of people who are just not going to tune in on it. And especially since I'll stream all kinds of stuff.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Whoops. The courier did not succeed. I'm wondering if that's going to goof things up. Yes, hag ravens. Creepy, creepy witches. Get out of my face. Alright. So my target...
Need something?
Let's see. I remember this vaguely. I remember where she was at one point. Hello.
Divine's sake, Scald. Who do you think we're
Heard they're
threatening with our
forming
old
the
war
Dawn
wars?
Guard.
We're not
Vampire
soldiers
hunters
anymore.
or something in the old fort near Riften. I'd consider joining up myself.
What should I make of that?
He's proud of his service, Scald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't over. I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius.
That's their former Legion, and they don't care for it.
My duty is to guard Rena Meredith.
Oh.
I'm really not in the mood. State your business or take your leave.
Gonna wait a little bit. I don't know when she leaves, but she will. I believe her house is down here. I think it's his first one here.
Vampires attacked the hall of the Vigil, burned it to the ground. Never heard of vampires.
Yep. Obviously, I don't need to be in here yet. Take the gold just for the hell of it. We're going to go back out and we're going to wait for her. But yeah, yeah, streaming's its own interesting thing, and he went through all this work, built himself a PC that would allow him to do it, was playing games he liked. He was playing one of his favorite games of all time, and he still couldn't just sit there and do it. I enjoy doing it,
I've been looking for you.
There you go.
Got something I'm supposed to do. I have a letter here for you. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
From Codrear. I don't recognize this one off the top of my head. Oh. Okay then. I don't remember that. Oh. Did she leave?
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kind stories.
Oh, there was a dragon attack after that too. Okay, wait a minute. Where the... Where'd she go? It's rough not being able to see my compass. She's around.
Been a murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs the orphanage.
Oh, those poor children are absolutely happy.
Giving people nightmares. If I had to live here, I would also be a little bit traumatized. It's not the worst place.
Oh, there she is.
It's not exactly the best either.
We hide in the bushes and wait for her to go home. Yeah, actually I can just wait at her house. Why am I waiting? But yeah, it is interesting to think of how, you know, some things, you know, like, you know, for me, you know, doing this after work and what on most days is no problem. But for others, hi Sophia, you know, doing the same work, and all other stuff, it's not that big thing. Really? Are you just taking your sweet ass time? Okay, we're gonna wait. See if you've gone home then. Yes. Okay, good. Wait for her to forget I'm
really
here.
not in the mood. State your business or take your leave.
Surprise, motherfucker.
All right. Time for some action.
Nice. Alright. Our first 3 contracts done. Don't really need a key to her house. Alright, we'll leave those be. So, we can head back to Nazir, turn those in, and then I think we're going to be going after a new word. Wait a minute. I don't know why I'm going this way. I need to go down here. Remove it. Okay. But I felt worse for him, though, because, I mean, my internet connection I already had to have. I already had the Xbox One, and, you know, my games, any games I'm streaming here, games I'd want anyway. So I have everything I really need to do it in the absolute basics, but he went and spent a bunch of money, built a decent computer and whatnot. Hey, the pagan. How goes it? As you can probably tell, I mean, it's in the title too, when I think about that. Doing a modded game with Skyrim, which some of those mods are going to be very apparent. Let's see. Let's find Azir.
But the Night Mother is mother to
all. Oh yeah,
It is
Cicero.
her voice we follow, her will. Would you dare risk disobedience? And surely punishment?
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
The Night Mother's in a crate.
Quiet, you great lumbering lapdog. The man has had a long journey. You can at least be civil. Listen,
Nobody likes Cicero.
I, for one, am delighted you and the Night Mother have arrived. Your presence here
They're all
signals
looking
a
at me.
welcome return
Kinda creepy.
to tradition.
Oh, what a kind and wise wizard you are! Sure to earn Our Lady's favor.
You and the Night Mother.
As much as it's nice hearing him carry on, where is the one I need? Aha.
Haven't you talked to Astrid? She's by the pool greeting the Night Mother and her little jester.
I wonder what
She
would
has a
happen
contract
if
for
Khajiit
you.
and an Argonian
Come see
had
me
a baby?
afterward.
That would be one ugly baby.
Okay. Need to talk to her first then. Alright then.
My word is law. Are we clear on that point?
Oh, yes, mistress. Perfectly. You're the boss.
Ah, there you are.
There you are. Good.
Well, I mean,
Done speaking
she
about
obviously was there, but I don't have to
anyway.
press
We've
anything.
got some business to discuss. I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with the apothecary's assistant. You'll probably find her in the Hag's Cure when the shop is open. The girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed the Black Sacrament.
Well,
Her name is Muiri. I need
she,
you to talk to her, set up the contract, and
wanting to have an ex killed is one thing. She took it a step further. So,
just do whatever the contact wishes. Be professional, represent us well, and get the job done. Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
alright. First thing, we gotta talk with Nazir. Alright.
Need something? Good. And I hope you were careful in that lumber mill. Those splinters and rusty nails can be quite nasty.
Yeah.
Your payment for a job well done.
Yeah, I don't really need the money, but
I see you're back from Dawnstar. Baytild lies dead.
first,
Congratulations.
Narfi.
You slaughtered an emaciated beggar in cold blood. You are truly an opponent to be feared.
Well,
Here's
yeah.
your payment.
I also have the ability to shout, so, you know.
Of course she is. I hear the mining business is extremely cutthroat. And those hours, the murder. I could do this all day.
Yes, the bad
Here's your
jokes.
payment.
Gotta
You've
love
got
them.
people to kill, my friend. Will there ever come a time? I'm sorry, I don't. Come see me
Okay.
again later. I heard about what happened.
Alright. So, let's make our way back out. I believe... Wrong button. Forsworn. Right, find the word of power. Wrong button. God damn it, I do that all the time too. World map. Oh, I know this one. I know that one well. Ah, fuck. So let's fast travel to more. Oh, right, I gotta be outside first. So, the story I told earlier of my very first playthrough and how I became acquainted with the Dark Brotherhood. I believe this is the dungeon that I went through. Coming up. Where, at that point I was already a werewolf. I'm not at this point. But, again, and the downside of this is I'll never be able to replicate that situation again because I know better. Let's make our way to Morthal. Then head south, and we should be gold. Son of a bitch. Crap falling over. Need to rearrange all this. But that'll come at a time when I'm not streaming. At least this time, I'm much better suited to taking down a dragon. I believe it's this way. Okay, actually, I need to go a little bit further to the right. The only downside of having to find stuff in the middle of nowhere. Oh. Hello, spiders. Wow, these son of bitches are tough. Woo. Glad I noticed my health. Where is... Potion ultimate healing. Good. Alright. Some dead spiders. So we're good. Something seemed off there for a second. I don't know what it was, but... something alright. Yeah. We're on the right track. This time I think I'm going to deal with the dragon before I enter the dungeon. And I believe this dungeon's full of vampires. Just so I pick up my speed a little bit. Follow the river. I should be good. Downside of the river is possibly running into mud crabs. Which at this point that's just amusing more than anything else. Speak of the devil. Huh. Didn't trigger, but then again none of them went into the ground or got out of the ground, so... where's healing? Oh. Hell? Oh, wolves. I didn't even notice. Speaking of not noticing, where'd Recorder go? Well, at least Sophia's good about following me. Okay, I need to... Recorder seems to get lost way more. Oh, actually, I see her.
Bye.
Hey. Wrong game series, Recorder. Seriously, all these critters love you guys. Me, on the other hand, I guess they're chasing after me and I'm just still continuing to move forward, so... What'd you kill, Sophia? Oh, how are we looking? Oh boy. I need to get around the mountain anyway, so... I'm still on track for that. So long as I don't go too far off path. I believe this is a huge little fortress built into the side of one of the mountains that I'm headed for. It's just weird looking back on this and realizing that for the most part this has been years and years since I touched any of this. Let's see. I do think I'm better off crossing the river, so I think it's just sheer cliff face up the way I was going. But yeah, I mean, I had Skyrim. I picked up Skyrim when it first came out. You know, messed with it a lot back then. And then, you know, hadn't messed with it for ages. And I wouldn't have... If it wasn't for the mods, I wouldn't have picked it up on the Xbox One. As much as I kind of enjoy it, and I enjoy Skyrim, I enjoy ESO. I'd love to see just, you know, Elder Scrolls 6 finally happen.
Just do it!
I'm going to enjoy it.
Just do it!
Okay. That's them dealt with.
What was that?
I heard ya. Oh, you parried me. I don't care for that. Oh, shit.
I'd spare you for now.
All I know is she came in the middle of things and I got freaked out for a second. Alright. Flames back on. Double check. Oh shit, I've gone way off course. Thankfully, I've got a more manageable path. I could do some of the mountaineering stuff, but I was never as good as just going up some of the sheer cliff faces like some people do. A lot of that's just perseverance more than anything. Which, you know, points to them, but... Oh! Jesus. Hello, Sabercat.
Just do it!
You can run. No, actually, you can't. Just die.
You know, Recorder, you've just gone a little off the deep end. Oh. You know, not what I wanted to run into. Oh, and they're running straight forward.
Just do it! Just do it! Just do it!
Alright, we're just gonna make a run for it now. I don't think I've ever successfully taken on a giant on my own. I think they're still fighting it. We are heading the right direction though, so... Sophia, I think, is making her way back. That's weird. You triggered once. Wonder why. Huh. Huh. That's odd. That mod triggered earlier. I don't know why it's not triggering now. I don't like the sound of that. Let's see. Okay, I need to make a left. Maybe this isn't the one I'm thinking of. Or one I was thinking of earlier, I should say.
Just do it!
I like the fact that I can shout ghosts.
I don't want to do this. Sorry. This isn't what I want. I don't want to do this. Don't help me. I'm sorry.
Oh, hi, Recorder.
Just do it!
Sorry.
Having infinite shouts is definitely amusing. And I found what I needed. Oh boy. I have a feeling it's going to be full of Draugr.
You know,
Which
sometimes
means...
I like to roleplay. No, not like that. I mean like pretending I'm a mud crab that goes around pinching people on the bottom. It's rather fun. You should try it. Role-playing, I mean. Although pinching bottoms is quite fun too.
Sophia. They just popped on. The light sources just popped into effect.
Is someone there? I'm sorry. This isn't what I want. I'm sorry. This isn't what I want.
Nice. At least I know. I think it's because this is enchanted. It's nice to know I can at least, hit ghosts now. Without having to use something that's, just outright cheating.
Stay away. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. We are robbed. I'm sorry. This isn't what I want.
Hello? What was this word? I don't remember off the top of my head. Kind's Peace. Nothing in the chest. 'Cause yeah, for whatever reason, I'm pretty sure I don't want to step on that. Awful long way to go for, not much. Oh, I should probably take a look at that shout to see what it was. Soothes wild beasts who lose their desire to fight or flee. Well, I would say it's kind of handy in some ways, but, I don't see getting much use out of it. But I needed to just that way I could get the Greybeards more pleased. Like to get that storyline being able to go a little further along. Alright. Whoops. Should be able to fast travel to High Hrothgar. Yep, there's no enemies nearby. Yeah, the dragons are... that was my biggest complaint in the original version of it. It was just there didn't seem to be enough variety in their look. Especially, it's like Alduin. Alduin didn't look different enough for what he was supposed to be. To me, anyway. I probably have to talk to Delphine before this will continue on, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Wolfgar, where's Angier? Was...
And the Dragonborn has met the figurative old man in the cave. Well, in this case, an old fort. And old men. Giving shouts,
Ooh.
not swords.
Hey, you're just who I'm looking for.
Wind, guide you. We have felt the whisper of a word.
Oh, nice.
Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Oh boy. Yeah, probably need to go talk to Delphine. Try and keep moving things along anyway. Let's see. She's in Riverwood. Along with Recorder's horse. Since I haven't stolen or bought one, she hasn't used. Let's see. Thankfully, she should be here since I've done a few other quests since.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Oh. You happened to walk in the same time I did. Huzzah. It's like how the doors just open. Nobody thinks there's anything odd about it.
I
So I
figured
think
out
she's
how we're
stuck.
going to get you into the Thalmor Embassy.
Huzzah. Whoa.
I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them. The
How am I
Thalmor
getting in?
ambassador,
'Cause I don't
Eleanor,
remember.
regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files.
This
I
feat
have
is a
contact
perfect spot to
inside
be.
the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party.
Woohoo.
Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Not particularly.
This is either going to be the best
Sounds
or
good.
worst idea ever.
Be careful.
Still, I wouldn't mind getting back at those Thalmor for what they have done to our kingdom. And I do love to dress up and make a lasting impression.
Lasting impression, you do leave.
Something you're still confused about?
Careful! I almost dropped all the files.
Well, if you weren't standing in the doorway, I wouldn't have to bother with it. Let's look at my quest first. Morning never comes. She's gonna be in Markarth. Might as well do Dark Brotherhood while I'm running around. Markarth. Oh yeah. Where we got our nice mud crab, who I haven't had following me because of one mod, but it's not been acting right, so I don't know. As much as I enjoy it, I'm kind of tempted to disable that mod just because it is amusing, but it doesn't really do anything other than, I mean, it's at that point, in all fairness, it's about the same as me having the shout replacer, which, you know, as soon as I saw that, I knew I had to.
What am I supposed to do? Never leave the house?
Songs are just old memories that help the me.
Put in, where am I needing to go? Okay, it's up and around. Right, I think I remember location now. Them dealing with the haunted house. Love how they all want to talk to me.
Don't bother with tasks. Useless.
Let's see, am I going? Nope, I passed it.
Only grumbling stomach or need for sleep.
There's no shipments coming in, so
There you are. I walked right past you.
Thinking apprentice before it's a few
Why are you looking at me like that? The Dark Brotherhood. Oh.
I do love the fact they're willing to talk about this stuff and, you know, with everybody around.
The Black Sacrament. It actually worked?
Yep.
What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is.
Easy enough.
I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats. Bandits. They're holed up in some old dwarven ruin. Raldbethar. It's near Windhelm. They use it as their base. It's where they stage their raids. I want you to go to that ruin, find Elaine Dufont, and kill him. I don't care about his friends. Do whatever you want with them. But Elaine has to die.
Done.
Excellent. Once Elaine is dead, I'll pay you. In gold. I've saved up a bit. I hope that'll do.
Gold as good as anything else.
Well, there is one more thing. If you're interested. If you can, I want you to kill someone else as well. You don't have to, not as part of our deal, but if you do, I'll pay you even more. It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while.
Well enough.
I planned to kill Elaine myself, you know. Nilsine too. But lost my nerve. I even brewed a special poison, lotus extract. Maybe you could use it? Just coat your weapon with it. Then you get the idea. Make them
I got enough.
pay for what they've done to you.
Alright. Got our contract. So we need to go to Windhelm. Oh. Turn off the local map. Oh. Nice. Rather than having to go to Solitude anyway. That'll be handy. Let's see. He's there, she's there. So let's go to Windhelm. Deal with problem number 1. I should say the optional problem. Okay. Oh. Devil. My target.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army. I took a sword to the chest.
Oh, pardon me. Was I in your way?
I mean, at least it wasn't an arrow in the knee. Whoops. You know, sneaking around behind her is bad enough, but, you know, sneaking around...
Hold it there. Keep your... Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up. We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth. If you want to help, ask some of these Gorkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
I have a feeling it'd be vampires. Crap, where'd she go? Aha. Expert lock. See if we can do this. Done. I'm not here.
You're not supposed to be in here.
By the order of the Jarl, I commit now. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
I don't see a guard.
Smart woman. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
She got in there quick. Oh, it only cost me 1,000 gold, but it's done with anyway. Alright. Oh. I know where this is. I just wish I could think of something more to say. I'm just going absolute blank on a lot of this. But let's go deal with our primary Brotherhood contract, and that'll probably be where we'll call it for today. Oh, crap. I know I forgot something. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to deal with something before I forgot it even more. Okay. Let's see if I got anything closer to him I can warp to. I don't. So it looks like we're gonna make a run for it. Kind of wish I'd taken like a Ring of Infinite Stamina, but I'm not that worried. I have Infinite Shout, that's enough. Granted, I'd say I've overused it a bit today, but it is what it is. Let's see.
Is it just me, or does it sound a little inappropriate when the guards tell people to stop lollygagging?
I think I need to go... I still got good ways. I think it's around the same spot where I had to kill one of my last contracts. Mountain goat. Let's see. Should be able to see it judging by the topographical map. No. Yeah, I gotta go up a little bit more. Then I should be able to make it up there. Thankfully, we're just dealing with bandits, so bandits die easy enough. And equipment-wise in that regard, it's all standard equipment. I have a non-standard armor, but it's not really better anything. So, I mean, it's better than some, obviously, but... Oh. That stung. It's definitely the right way up, but I think... Okay, I need to go that away. Hopefully don't run into anything, The flame only helps when I actually am hitting my target.
5D, 20. I'll forget it. I need a moment here.
Huh. You know, I think I've got some soul gems. I think are they miscellaneous? I don't remember how to recharge. Oh. That works. Okay, now I gotta charge again. Bandits should be right up here. Already dealt with the optional target, so...
Dragonborn's adventure longer, and thus my record's bigger.
Woo!
So you'll pay for that extra weight I have to carry.
That, surprised me a bit. If I turned too far. Nope, I'm going the right direction. Except for those of you jumping in at this point, due to the UI on the Xbox One with Twitch, I can't see my compass. The whole reason the UI set different is I have a mod for the makes it more like Oblivion, so I can actually see my health. First stream I did, I couldn't even see my health bar. That was a interesting situation. Granted, that wouldn't have kept me from dying with how I was dying that first stream. Wow.
Just do it!
Yes. For some reason, you're not dying that easily.
Just do it!
Wow. I missed.
Yeah, sorry, but you're not worth it to put in my record, so goodbye.
Alright. And you're down. You got anything interesting? Take your gold. Eh, not gonna take the skooma. I don't need your drugs. Come here.
Just do it!
Oh.
More to come.
What just happened there? Alright, get my health back up.
Why not mechanical dogs or bunnies?
I don't think a mechanical dog would have been any better than a mechanical spider in this case. Mechanical bunny would have been interesting, though. Alright. Just gotta find him. Oh.
That the best you can do?
No.
I should really lay off on those sweet rolls.
Yeah, probably help you. Speaking of, if I got better... Pretty sure I've got the... I think I can... That's a shorter way there. Down this way, but I could be making that up. Oh. Oh, right, yeah. Okay, if I just had to pick a lock, then that's easy enough. Come here. Hi, dear. Sleep well.
There's a very clear winner.
That's good. What?
More to come.
Die, bastard. Actually, I probably need to use potion. I don't have that much as far as magicka. And we're good. Oh. Oh, recorder went down. Alright. Bandits are dead.
Word of advice: never buy a used copy of The Lost Argonian Maid. The covers are always worn and the pages stuck together. I just don't get it. I swear, there must be some kind of conspiracy.
No, you just don't get it. Simple enough there. And Berserker, Elaine. If I used them, that might actually be decent, but there's a book here. Dwemer Inquiries. Nothing super useful. Alright, so let's get out of the dungeon. Well, I wouldn't get stuck on shit. Don't think I can turn that off. At least they're making the best use of it, though. Oh, nope, I can't go around. So I take damage or I have to wait it out. Waiting it out worked. We get outside, I can fast travel. I need to go back to Morthal. Oh, right. Hag's End. Okay. Sorry, not Morthal, Markarth. Both are M's, both the right direction, but one's a little bit further westward. You have a dog saying hello to you. Let's see. Let's check the local map. Okay, she's at the Silverblood Inn. Oh. If I'd looked a little bit, I probably could have been able to tell that without having to do that, without having to pull up the map.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Let's see, there she is.
Well, what news?
He's dead.
You. That bastard got exactly what he deserved. And I heard about Nilsine. You have more than fulfilled your part of the bargain. Please, take this. As payment, and a symbol of my affection. I'll never forget you.
I have a groupie. A ring and 600 gold, which I don't think her ring's anything special. Whoops. Apparel. No, created potions are 15% more effective. Or more powerful. So, not bad. Alright. Go back out here. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to call for today. Got a fair amount accomplished. I don't know what I'm going to stream tomorrow. Haven't thought that far ahead. Probably going to do more Far Cry 5. I need to. But we'll figure that out when we get to there. Thank you guys all for watching. Those of you caught it live here on Twitch, those of you made this far on YouTube. Again, I'm sharing it into the chat on Twitch. It's going to be in the descriptions on YouTube. Be able to check out MXR's channel as well as checking out some of the where I got the inspiration for doing this character. My Twitter account is probably the best place to catch what I'm playing and when I'm playing it. I always tweet before I go live. There's always links to the YouTube channel whenever a new video goes up, and it's at Link6413. I almost forgot that. Granted, it's here in the description on Twitch. That's probably why I did. But I know Twitch notifications can be a little rough sometimes, so this, if you want to see more, and as always, I appreciate likes, follows, subscribes, especially on Twitch. But you know, if you watch my content anywhere, that's good enough for me. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Hope you all have a great day and take care. Bye.